And I began drinking the juice. They told me to take 2 ounces 3 times a day, drink 6 ounces a day. This is my testimony this morning. I am saying to you right now that I took and drank 3 glasses of this juice every day, a bottle a day. So in the first month, I drank 30 bottles. Yes, my friends, when the people come and look for me, and they ask me questions. Somebody asked me one day, how much you pay for the juice? And I told him the price. And he told me it's too expensive. All I want is your money. I thank God I did not listen to him. Yes, my friends, I did not listen and take Ramgold advice from nobody. Because that was the first time in my mind I realizing that, wait a second, it's too expensive, but yet still my life. Oh, my life was valuable. I wanted to live. I shall not live. I shall not die, but live to declare the word of the Lord. And as I continued to drink 30 bottles the first month, the first thing that happened to me because of the prostate cancer that began to spread, that the lower back pain that was killing me, that could hardly move and be mobile, I thank God today that the pain began to reduce. I started to see a change. My energy started to spike up. But after drinking 30 bottles of the juice, I still had cancer. I still was suffering from cancer. So therefore, my friends and family began to advise me, don't you see it's not working? What garbage is this after drinking so much bottle? And if you're from Trinidad, you know Trinidadians speak. Trinidadian always speak in a fine. I find if you drink so much of stuff, it should have worked already. I find this and I find that and I find this. And one guy who told me that he find that I should have been healed already, and I asked him, what you suffering with? He told me it was diabetes. I said, for how long? 35 years. I said, what you use? He said, insulin. How many times a day? He said, twice a day. 35 years you're using the insulin and you ain't find nothing. But you're finding because I am drinking antioxidant. It should have worked already. And the second month, I did the same. And the third month, they said, Pastor, how you get the money? Let me tell you how I get the money. I became a distributor. I began to sell it. That's what I do. So when I sell, I made money, I buy more juice for myself. You can do the same if you have the willpower to do it. If you ask God for grace to do it, you can do the same. Yes, my friends, call me at 516-286-7079, 712-432-6822. Watch this. I was in 2010. By the third month, I'm up to 90 bottles. Yet I'm still suffering. I still have cancer. And by the fourth month, 120 bottles drinking. You're spending money, and all you want is your money, because you can see everything every day that all they want is your money, and they want your money. And this lady Bernadette, all she wants is your money and your money and your money and your money. But yet still we're going to Target and Macy's and giving them it. They don't want your money. Walmart don't want your money, but there's only one person in the world that telling me wants my money. It is so stupid. That's why don't take Ramgold advice from anybody who are more messed up than you are. I am telling you right now, the power 5, as I drink it, and I went back to the doctor in the 4th month, my PSA level dropped. That's why Brother Reyes in Queens called me recently and told me he have good news. The doctor can't find the cancer no more. That's why Sister Marilyn called me and told me that they can't find the cancer no more. That is why so many people have spoken to me and getting results. So today what I'm saying to you, the body needs 40 micronutrients, and as I drink it every day, because when you got chronic disease, any disease that the T cells and the B cells are not working, you need to go heavy. It's bad to be sick and broke. Therefore, you do, hallelujah, what you can do to survive. And there it was. By the 5th month, I continued to drink. By that time, my cousin come to speak to me and ask me about we should make plans for funeral. You should start preparing yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I thank God I went on the 5th month and the 6th month and the 7th month, December 20th, 2010, when I went back to the doctor and they did all the examination, including biopsy, and waited for the results in January. I thank God today that when he called me, he says, Pastor, your Jesus worked for you. He says your God came to you for you because whatever you're doing, we cannot find the cancer no more in your system. That's why I am free from cancer. Call me at 516-286-7079. Call me at 712-432-6822. Watch this. I went back to see him the next day and I took the bottle with me and a brochure. And he asked me, what did I do? And I told him I drink the Power 5. He said, what else you use? I said, the Power 5. He said, you mean this? You didn't take nothing else? I said, no, sir, no, doc. This is all that I use. He asked me how much I use of it. I told him I drink a bottle a day. That's what I drink. He looked at me and says, a madman, but you did the right thing. He says, I don't know who inspired you to do it, but you have life today. And I thank God every day for life that I have. Yes, my friends, for life that I have. You need to call Pastor John. I am giving God glory today. That's why I will always give him glory. People ask me what else you use apart from the Power 5 as you continue to feel good and sustain your pH levels and everything. And then I tell them, watch this. I drink the Lviv every day, the Power 5. I drink clean alkaline drinking water. I drink turmeric tea. And I drink my coffee with my Ganoderma and my daily detoxifier that I use. These are the 5 things I use every single day of my life. It worth it because I am not sick. I don't have no cancer. And I'm praising God for this today in Jesus' name. Call me at 516-286-7079. Listen to this young woman as she testify also. Pleasant good evening to everyone. And welcome to our 8 o'clock meeting. Today I sent out the flyer early today and I had an error that is 8 o'clock instead of 12 o'clock and nobody correct me, so it's okay. All things work together for good that to them that love God and are called according to his purpose. I am a Holy Ghost spirit man. Everything that happens, I praise God for it. So I thank you for whatever you did today. This evening, we want to talk about the Addis T cells immune virus power pack. This is a power pack that I will speak specifically, or 99% geared towards the respiratory system and the immune system. And this is what the persons need. I was listening to the news today. England is saying now that they find out that the new strain is killing people faster. And that there might be bad news on the horizon because this new strain, the virus may not recognize it. And the only thing left is to strengthen the T cells. It's to build up the respiratory system. Have all the vitamins and minerals in your body that you can stay healthy. The cry all over. People call me today. And we'll get that tomorrow. I'll be teaching this here. The concern, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? That's the biggest question. That's what your people should be asking you. What do you have? Let people know that you have a business specialized in health and wellness. You don't have to be like fighting with this product or whatever. Or you have something to help and assist build the respiratory system. Some of the guys in your area don't want to buy nothing from you. Just tell them you have something for the erectile dysfunction. That also I finished today also. Again, I put that pack together today. So this evening, this is not a generalized pack. This power pack is geared, and if you order 4 T-cells, 4 shields, and 4 multi-plus, $304 power pack plus shipping and handling. I can't play this. I almost disobeyed the rules. I'm on Facebook. Good to see Linda Caton. The only thing I would like to see you again is all your decorations and your stuff. If you market yourself, you're going to be great. You will be great in this business. Why? You have a similar energy I am. You love to sell. You love to sell.
Thank you, sir.
What you say, Sister Caton?
I say thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. We are similar. This information about herbs, fruits, antioxidants, and other products is for general health information only. This presentation is not to be used as a substitute for medical advice of any health condition or problem. You should not rely on information provided in this statement for your own health problems. Any questions regarding your own health should be addressed to your own physician or other healthcare provider. Alkaline Pastogen makes neither warranty nor express or implied representation whatsoever regarding the accuracy, completeness, timeliness, comparative, or controversial nature, or usefulness of any information contained by these statements. Alkaline. What's this here? Okay. Yeah. Alkaline Pastogen does not assume any risk whatsoever for the person listening to this information contained herein. Health-related information changes frequently, and therefore information containing these statements. Where did I? Containing these statements may be outdated, health-related information changes frequently, and therefore information contained in these statements may be outdated, incomplete, or incorrect. Statements made about product have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, care, or prevent any disease. Use of these statements does not create an express or imply patient-physician relationship. You are hereby advised to consult a physician or other healthcare provider. You are hereby advised to consult a physician or other professional healthcare provider prior to making any decision or undertaking any action or not undertaking any action relating to any information related to any healthcare problem or issues you might have at any time now or in the future. You agree that neither Alkaline Pastogen nor any other party is or will be liable or otherwise responsible for any decision made or any action taken or any action not taken due to your use of information presented. You also agree that neither Alkaline Pastogen nor any other party are not medical doctors, and I don't want to practice medicine. We just want to teach you how to live healthy. Every time you eat, get it to your system. You're either feeding a disease or you're fighting it. Our bodies needs antioxidant that will destroy free radicals. When free radicals are destroyed, the body now enjoy healthy atoms. Our bodies are constantly being bombarded by these free radicals because of the air we breathe, the water we drink, the water in our bath, the pesticides on our fruits and vegetables, the chemicals we clean with, the preservatives on our processed food, our high sugar intake is causing problems, your lack of sleep, and the cookware we cook with. Challenges. The whole world is in problems right now. Now we have to build high rises. We have to live on top of each other because there is no more space on the earth to live. If we start taking down what happens to the challenges in the world is because We start, for example, you go Atlanta and all these different gated areas were all forests with all trees, and they cut them down and they build houses for people to live. Beautiful houses. But the trees are designed to breathe in the toxins from the air so that we can breathe much better than how we are breathing now. So the air pollution has become more toxic and increased based on what it was before in your area in which you live. It has increased immensely. Malnutrition, obesity, financial problem is on the rise. Our solution is the perfect balance. Reshape, revive, and begin to earn. Begin to earn, because the question is, do you have what it takes to earn 90,000 in 90 days? Or do you have what it takes to earn $0 in 90 days? Whatever suits your fancy, I'm cool, I'm with you. This is either or. One thing is for certain. I know this for a fact. I don't know what you will earn in 90 days, but I know 90 days will come and go from January 1st to the end of, and you come 90 days, whatever date it landed in literal dates in March or early April. I know 90 days is one definite sure thing that will happen. The question is, what have I achieved in those 90 days, in 120 days? What have I achieved? Some of us, like someone, I speak to someone today, he's about my age, so I know you're working for about 40 years now. I'm still figuring out how do I get money to purchase the things that I need. That's a bad situation. After 40 years of working, and maybe don't have the finance to just buy simple stuff that the body needs. It is tough. Therefore, Alkaline Pastor John cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results, to earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. The plan rewards you for selling products and services to your customers. While the opportunity is unlimited, individual results will certainly vary depending on many factors, such as commitment levels, individual efforts, or marketing skills. Any and all income projections should not be considered as guarantees or projection of your actual earnings or profit. The number in this presentation reflects estimate prepared by Alkaline Pastor John. And by the way, tomorrow we are doing the slim caps. It's all ready. I could have done it tonight. Success with a company results only from active participation and successful marketing efforts, which do require work, commitment, and diligence on your part. Addis Life Immune Virus Power Pack. It's off the chain. The thymomodeline and vitamin D, vitamin and zinc, and all the other vitamins and minerals. Bear with me. We'll come to that in a moment. In case you missed it, I make no medical claims. You decide this month, supervisor rank. If you have never been a supervisor, hug on to it, hold on to it, and go for it. You got 7 days to do it. $1,000. If you have never been a director yet in your life at Addis International, go for it. You got 7 days to do it, to earn $4,000. If you have never been a president in Addis Life, you have 7 days left for you to accomplish the goal, $10,000. Earn as you go along. Begin to build. Earn at least $300 every single month. When you enroll or you partner up with 3 business partners, you will earn $300. This is just an example. It pains me to put this up here because I need to have all my people together with me. This one do 3, this one do 6, this one do 9, this one do 25. Just run with it. Invite 3 people to your meetings and see your life change eventually. This is the basic fundamental. Just like read the Bible and pray every day is the basic fundamental in your Christian walk with God. That's the beginning. That's the best thing you could ever start doing. In business, get people to know about your business. The Vanity of Life states that lots of money in the bank, lots of designer clothing and jewelry, fleet of cars, boats, home, state-of-the-art church building, even the church get caught up in vanity. Oh, yes, we have it nice. Oh, sweet. The more sweeter we build the sanctuary, somehow we believe is the more holier all of us inside of it become. But a weak immune system, and I'm not against a nice sanctuary, but we just get caught up. But a weak immune system, all the time spent acquiring these possessions while neglecting our health has proven to be a poor decision. The Epistle of John explained to us and prayed for us. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper. Be in health even as thy soul prosper. Make this word standard for your life. You hear what I'm saying to you? Make this word the standard for your life. Never again must a child of God be defenseless against any virus. What I'm about to say to you, if you listen, at least if you begin to strengthen your immune system, you will never again caught defenseless against any virus, infection, disease, because our bodies are unhealthy. What good is it to be highly anointed? What good is it to be speaking in tongues? What good is it skidding up your face praying like if everybody's scared? Oh my God, look how good, look how she holy, look how he holy. Oh my God, he's so holy. Have thousands of followers, but in poor health. What am I saying to every one of my distributors? Start writing letters to the churches. Find the addresses. Write a letter to the pastor. Draft up a letter. Ask me to help you draft up a letter. Send them out to the churches. Watch. Send 10 and see one responding to you now because they are hurting. The church is hurting badly. People of God, especially leaders, the anointing needs a healthy body. To carry it. This virus have exposed many of us. I'm giving you something, a market that most of us left and turned our backs on. And they're doing come and get me over and over. Small businesses that are shut down and leaving families with little or nothing to survive. We have a great business opportunity to offer them. Every year, 25 to 69,000 people in the USA die from the common flu. Right now, I think it went up to about 32 or 33,000 people already died this year from the common flu. We have over 420,000 people die from coronavirus, chronic lower respiratory disease, another 160,000. That's 580,000. Anything related to respiratory disease. And what about the influenza and pneumonia? I said 35, no, it's 55,000, right? So add another 55,000 to 580. We're talking about 15 is 650, 645,000 people already died this year in America, all relating to respiratory situation, all relating to cannot breathe as I ought to breathe. It is frightening to say the least. The gift of life says, this life, T cells, immune, virus, power pack, because the immune system compasses of a diverse group of cells that perform important immunity enhancing function throughout the entire body. All the research suggested, all the scientists suggested that the ingredients which I will talk about in a moment And the Addis Life T cell immune virus power pack may help regulate the immune functioning and enhance the overall health. I should have, by the time I come back with it again, I'll give you the option of the capsules for the multi-plus. So those, it make it easier for transportation, but nevertheless, it's too late now. We'll run with this here. Increasing your intake of this power pack, the nutrients and dietary factors is a potent strategy for optimizing your immune health. Natural strategies for strengthening the immune system are in high demand these days. That's why I said the church. Okay, I don't want to go to the church, the bars. Every single group of people needs you. Every single client. We are the opposite to the undertaker. Every single person is a client for the undertaker, and every single person now who wishes to live is our clients. And it's not hard to see why it's in high demand. As the world prepares itself for uncertainty of what lies ahead, one thing is certain: actively working to maintain a healthy immune system is a trend we all will be wise to follow, not only for the health of ourselves, but the health of our communities. Let's put it simply this way: the immune system is a defense. The immune system is a defense system that helps protect the body from invading pathogens such as viruses and bacteria. It encompasses a diverse group. Hold on a second. Let me mute out this person. Good. It encompasses a diverse group of immune-related cells that can be broadly categorized. I get tight tongue, oh boy, as either innate or adaptive immune cells based on their different properties and mechanism. No one knows. Science don't know why the thymus function at its peak when you are young and weakens as we age. Listen, you would like to think that it will stay strong throughout your life, or you will stay young throughout your entire life, or even adapt and strengthen with age. This weakened characteristics may explain why COVID-19 have fewer effects on children whose thymus is fully functional, why the elderly succumbs to it easier. Our thymus atrophies as we age, and its function becomes immunologically weaker. The primary function of the thymus gland is helping develop the T lymphocytes. The T is for thymus. The bone marrow produces immature T cells that make their way through the bloodstream to the thymus, where they mature into functionable T cells essential for first-line immunity against foreign cells, including all different types of virus, over 200 different types of virus. Maybe there's 203 different types because we recently get 3 more. The COVID-19, we got the 2 others which they have yet to name. Maybe COVID-20, COVID-21 could be. So for example, the majority of deaths from COVID-19 as well as seasonal influenza are due to respiratory tract complications leading to pneumonia, especially those over 65 years of age. This immune virus power pack may help support cardiovascular health, the brain function, mental health, and you guessed it, the immune system. Without a strong immune system, you are vulnerable. It doesn't matter how much you run and jump up or whatever the case to be. We need to have a strong immune system. Just like your spiritual life, you need to have the shield of faith. You need to have the whole armor of God on. It doesn't matter how you jump up and skin up your face and pray or whatever. If you don't have on the armor, you are vulnerable. So the Addis Life T-Cells Immune Virus Power Pack may help modulate the growth of cellular response of various types of immune cells. What's this here? For example, study shows that the supplementation of the thymomodulin may help enhance the response of antibodies. That is what it does. It builds antibodies to fight against viruses. It may help promote the immune response of lymphocytes, which is the white blood cells. This immune virus power pack, respiratory power pack, that's a better name. You see, I'm learning as I go along. This T cells immune respiratory power pack may be used for infection, including infectious disease, including recurrent respiratory infection, the colds, the flu, H1N1, swine flu, hepatitis B and C, Epstein-Barr virus, herpes, shingles, sinusitis, and AIDS and HIV. My friends, watch this. That's why it can be said very easily. It may act as an antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antihistamine, antiviral protection shield for the body. Order it now. 1, 2, 3. Put them all together. You can use the capsules, multi-plus, and they're all good. This immune respiratory power pack may have antiviral properties. Most viruses, as we should know, or most of us in the wellness industry knows, have a specific structure wherein the portion that causes infection is covered by encapsulating region. When in contact with a human cell, the infective portion is released into the cell and left for multiplication. When such a component enters the body, the immune cells are activated and they release which is called antibodies. You need thymomodulin in order to do so. This immune virus power pack contribute to your body's first response once it has recognized a pathogen. Do this by influencing the production and activity of the natural killer cells. Natural killer cells work by causing infective cells to employ a process called apoptosis. It may help clean up the cellular mess by producing specialized cells to mount an immune response, including the neutrophils, the lymphocytes, and the phagocytes. Most colds are caused by a type of virus called the rhinovirus and the coronavirus. So when we think about colds, we think about 70% is caused by rhinovirus and 30% is caused by coronavirus, which thrives and multiply in the nasal passage and the throat, which is the upper respiratory system. The Addis Life T-Cells Immune Respiratory Power Pack may help work by preventing the rhino and coronavirus from doing what? Multiplying in your system. It may also help stop the rhino and coronavirus from lodging into the mucous membranes of the throat and nose. Let me give you an example. Keep water close by wherever you go, or any type of liquid drink for this matter. I am not going to pass airs and say this one is better than none. But anytime you feel a dingling in your throat, anytime you feel the throat is dry, every time you feel an itch in your throat, I want you to run for your life and start to drink water. Why I want you to do it? It will assist the removal of what might be, and most likely, a pathogens just get lodged into your throat. Have water in your nightstand where you sleep. You get to bed and you feel it, just turn and drink some water. I don't care how much time. Oh, I'm getting my pee. I like the wee-wee. I don't like the wee-wee in the night, but put on a pamper. Put plastic in your bed and pee in there. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Just don't get sick. You hear what I'm saying? Read my lips. I don't care if you pee every single second. Just do not get sick. Some studies have found that this respiratory power pack may help reduce the duration of cold and flu and virus infections and sore throat, and may help reduce the number of the upper respiratory infection in children. It may be essential to fight infections, cold and viruses and diseases, and it includes the thymomodulin, amactine, which is, I should put L-arginine. Let's leave it as this here. Elderberry, ginseng, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, B complex. That's supposed to be B complex there. Zinc, calcium, magnesium, psyllium, copper, manganese, chromium, and potassium. All three of these combined is rock and loaded. There is no letting up. Go very hard with your immune system. This Valentine's Day, this is the gift pack to buy your girlfriend. Buy it for your husband. Buy it for your wife. Wrap it up, and I don't care what you wrap it up. Wrap it up in newspaper, anything. Just give it to them and tell them drink like drunken sailor going out of style. This ideal power pack maintains the structure of the cells in the skin, respiratory tract, and gut. This forms a barrier and is your body's first line of defense. If fighting a cold, flu, virus, or infection was like a football game, this power pack would be a forward line. We also need the T cells, immune respiratory power pack to help make antibodies, which I stated earlier, which neutralize the pathogens that cause infection. This is like assigning more of your team to target an opposition player who has the ball to prevent them from scoring. Don't you understand? When the pathogens lodge in your mucous membranes, the pathogens now have the ball, it get a hold of your life. I told someone today, he was expressing to me a situation with prostate cancer. And I had to level with him. When you get sick, especially chronic disease and more specific, cancer, as I am a cancer survivor, your whole life changed forever. I say everything you're discussing with me, you got to forget it. Your life has changed. Everything, your lifestyle, the things you do, your breathing, everything changed forever. And it will be that way until you die. The question is, if we could stay away from getting sick, will be the best thing. And I beg people every day, do what you need to do. Do not get sick. Because when your body is fighting an infection, it experiences what is called oxidative stress. When oxidative stress starts to get your system, I'm feeling a little feverish and all this sort of stuff. Oxidative stress leads to, she's under the weather. I don't feel good, but I really don't know what it is. The person have a headache. They're feeling weak, fatigue, loss of energy. Oxidative stress leads to the production of free radicals, which can pierce the cell walls, causing the contents to leak into tissues exhibiting inflammation. Exhibiting inflammation. This Addis Life Immune Respiratory Power Pack may help kill pathogens, and it also regulates the enzyme reaction essential for immune cells to recognize and target pathogens. Bad boy. Pathogen is a bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do when T cells come for you? What you gonna do? Where's my T cell? I already took my 2 already for the. What you gonna do when this come for you? Bad boy. Keep it in your pocket. The Addis T cells immune respiratory power pack may help promote circulation, resulting in improved blood flow. It may help stimulate the release of growth hormone. It may help improve immune function. It may help with male fertility and improve the sperm production. It may help reduce the risk of blood clots and stroke. It may help support normal blood pressure. It may help improve the vascular function for patients with angina. It may help recovery after heart attack because it regulates the endothelium. It may help prevent and treat cardiovascular disease. It may help reduce the growth of cancerous cells. T cells, immune respiratory power pack may help with diabetes and is a metabolic disorder which is primarily characterized by high blood pressure levels due to reduced production of insulin. Type 1 diabetes is sometimes caused due to autoimmune condition, wherein the T cells attack the beta cells of the pancreas, leading to insulin deficiency. Just came to my mind, forget to bring one slide up, but let me say to you tomorrow, we are relaunching our Caribbean initiatives. Our partners in the Caribbean going to have a fresh start when it comes to shipping and packaging and everything. So look out for the Caribbean. We are coming tomorrow at 4 p.m. All is invited tomorrow at 4 p.m. New York time for those in the Caribbean and the eastern end. Well, I should say Jamaica, the space of the eastern end too. But nevertheless, 5 o'clock Trinidad, St. Vincent and Barbados time, and 4 o'clock Jamaica, you have the same time as New York time right now. But nevertheless, I will be available tomorrow, God's willing. And the owners of Addis International, Alejandro and Elvia Diaz-Dilian, will be available tomorrow. Now, this statement I'm about to make here is a reinforcement. Because sometimes we got to say it once, we got to say it twice, and we got to say it 3 times. We are trained in school, when we speak into patients, find 3 different ways to reinforce the point, what they should do when whatever you recommend. So at least they should get one, maybe one of the phraseology, one of the statement may get through to them. It may have the unique ability to block an enzyme that causes inflammation while combating free radical damage to highly sensitive organs like your brain and your heart and the lungs, the kidney and liver. In the case of chronic inflammation, this T cells immune respiratory power pack lowers the activity of the immune system, interestingly in time of generalized weakness or in case of infection. The Addis Life T cells immune respiratory power pack serve as an immune stimulant agent. It has also been shown to help with ulcers and ADHD and acne, sickle cells, erectile dysfunction, and other conditions. It may help to ward off the flu, reduces inflammation, reduces the risk of heart disease, and lower the cholesterol. It may help treat the onset of diabetes, tuberculosis, dizziness, blood vision, and chronic cough. If you really want to protect yourself from COVID-19, it's best to follow the measures already set in place by WHO and the CDC. These include social distancing, washing your hands frequently, and not touching your face. Adding the Addis Life T cells immune respiratory power pack to your daily diet is a great way to boost and improve your immune system. For instance, it may help improve the body's resistance to all kinds of disease, and the body is more naturally able to defend itself. I trust by now I have your undivided attention. Because once you better understand what chronic inflammations, acids, and toxins are, how it's causing disease inside of your body, and that the Addis Life T cells, immune, virus power pack, or respiratory power pack may be a natural solution available to stop its damaging effects.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street 91.9 FM.